So we have extraordinary doctors here with me. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a PhD doctor. Please don't come and ask me for an injection or prescription. We have two great doctors here. Um, if people who know me speak already know that it's always fun and entertainment. But we have doctors. I know doctors have great sense of humor. Two of my brothers are doctors. My sister-in-law is a doctor. I live in a family of doctors. Doctors always said pharmaceutical, injection, prescription. डॉक्टर साहब आप हमारा धंधे में भी घुस गए क्या बिगाड़ा था हमने आपका So I want to start with you doctor that what made you think doctors now need to look beyond prescription? Prevention is better than cure. We heard it 100 times. Me and my brother says it 100 times. You put me and my brother in one room, it takes only 2 minutes for a fight. We never agree on anything. He says, I need evidence. I say, you drink water, do you have evidence for it? Sometimes it's common sense. You can't have evidence for everything. So, a doctor coming and telling, do take supplements, or here is a new way of designing supplements. On a lighter note, can I say something that there are two people who carry a lot of authority when it comes to wealth and wellness. One is definitely doctors. Surprisingly, second is Swamijis. They do have a lot of authority, whether you like it or not. So doctor obviously carries a lot of authority. हमारे धंधे में आप क्यों आए सर?
आपके धंधे में हम पहले से ही हैं। ये कोई नई दुनिया नहीं है। सारे दिन पिछले 20 सालों से 25 सालों से आपके धंधे में ही हैं। आपसे ही सर्वाइव करते हैं। आई एम अ न्यूरोसर्जन and in last 20 years of my practice, I have been operating on brain injuries and so many brain tumors and everything like that. But the outcome is not dependent on what we actually do during the surgery. A lot of times it's dependent on the state that we get when the operation is being done or when the patient is being treated. So over the last 20 years, I've realized that once you are actually in the treating the patients, there are a lot of dilemmas, lot of factors that are coming into play, which are not being solved by the modern medicine. And once a patient has a cognitive decline, memory losses, emotional problems are developing, we are not able to cope up with the modern medicines in the same way that we should be doing it. At that time, we want a prevention. We want that people have a better brain, better outcomes, and they actually have it before they come to us, or they come to us in the last stages when the cognitive decline has already occurred, or their brain has already been in such a bad stage that it is beyond repair. So why reach that stage? We have to have something where we don't reach that stage. We have to have something where we actually be in a preventive mode, and we have a precision mode, and we have a personalized mode where actually a patient comes to us and then he is over the years being watched by us, being treated by us, and then he actually gets benefit out of it. So we are into a field where we will be preventing and we will be precisely monitoring the patient. And once actually if something happens, then we have more to offer than actual pharmaceuticals that we actually have right now.
Great, thank you, doctor. Doctor, you have 1 million followers online, and you're very popular online already. हमने आपका क्या बिगाड़ा था? आप भी आ गए हमारे धंधे में?
Actually, I'm an orthopedic surgeon, and since last 20 years, I'm doing the surgery. I've operated more than 25,000 orthopedic cases. But being a doctor, there is a limitations of giving impact. And I think through this digital platforms, we are having a opportunity to scale our impact. And ultimately, one thing is the gold standard is prevention is better than cure. I've been trained in some of the best community medical colleges, Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Medical Sciences, where we have been taught right from the beginning that community approach should be followed. Prevention is better than cure, and it is deep rooted in my heart. Being an orthopedic surgeon, being a clinician, I think by heart I am a community physician. And what I think that whatever operations I have done, only 1% patients need operations. There are, because I have chosen the niche of knee pain solutions after the age of 40. And the ultimate or last solution for this knee pain problem is joint replacement. But every person does not need joint replacement. In India itself, more than 100 million people are affected from osteoarthritis or knee related problems. Out of all of this, hardly 1% patients need surgery. The basic, the gold standard is uh, preventive measure, how you can prevent your knee joint to be damaged, in which I used to provide holistic solutions in which lifestyle modifications, weight management, physiotherapy, and apart from that, there is some D2C brands, not only nutraceuticals. We used to provide through our D2C brands, in which some supplements, and apart from exercise equipments we used to provide. And the basic philosophy is to scale the impact of our knowledge.
I mean, if I can summarize, here we have two great doctors who believe prevention is better than cure is not a tagline. It's not a nice sentence. It is actually reality how it should be done. And they also believe that supplements is not you just take a pill. It has other things as well, like a doctor,
Supplements
food,
itself,
lifestyle, everything together.
supplements itself is not a solution. It's a myth. It's a marketing gimmick. Supplements with lifestyle modifications, only a holistic approach, then only supplements has any benefits. It's as a clinicians, as a community physicians, I think that should be the tagline. And what we are developing, we are not giving the selling the nutraceuticals brands. We are providing the solution for a particular problem. The problem is the people are suffering from the knee pain and they want the solution without surgery and without harmful side effect of medicines, in which only supplements is not the solution. Supplements, apart from that, lifestyle modification, physiotherapy, weight management, everything in a holistic way, if you package and give this as a solution, not you are selling just supplements. And
Yeah.
through this laid why we used to do this.
Yeah. I remember studying in my pharmacology second degree, second year of my pharmacology, which said if there is no side effect, there is no effect in pharmacology, pharmaceutical,
Not
product.
only in pharmaceutical, as a clinician, I use because people suddenly, कि sir, is there any effect? कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं होगा? So I used to ask, I used to tell to my patients, there is nothing in this world. If it's having any effects, there is definitely a side effect. You just pinpoint कि बताओ आप कोई एक प्रॉब्लम, चाहे कोई भी एक काम जिसमें कुछ इफेक्ट है, तो मैं उसका साइड इफेक्ट बताता हूँ. Not only in medicine, every work the human used to do, or there is a side effect. If there is effect, the complementary is the side effect.
Thank you. Both the doctors, on behalf of the entire industry, we welcome you to our industry. I think we need more doctor industry associations and more people joining this revolution that we're going to start. Dr. Abhinav, I want you to briefly tell us about Cura Vitalis. What is it? What do you do? And how can our industry work with you? That's why we are all gathered here to hear from you.
So we are developing at Cura Vitalis AI. We are developing an ecosystem where we will be monitoring basically the brain health of the people. So from starting point to diagnosing early diagnosis of cognitive decline, autism parameters, pain parameters, actual pain parameters, which actually comes into life when patients have already taken a lot of pain medications. So the pain actually go and develop CRPS, so which is not treatable. And with the modern medication, you do neuromodulation, you do all kind of surgeries, and still the patients are suffering. So these three are the basic areas where we will be focusing on, where we'll be doing all the preventive measures, screening measures, and then providing the best possible nutraceuticals, the pharmaceuticals, and the whole platform will be developed so that the patient can have a nicer journey so that a patient who is coming into the system, once he knows as a preventive measure, because once we know that with coming up of the AI is not going to do everything. What we need to do is to enhance our brain. The brain is the main function, brain will be doing the main function, and AI will be assisting it. So we have to have a brain which is has a much more longer lifespan. So I'll say that a brain has to have a brain span which has to be increased. And with the modern lifestyle and modern things that we are going through, we want to enhance the brain span in the neurodegenerative category. And then in the autism, we want to develop new strategies so that the neurodevelopment is in a better way. We don't have a cure for these diseases, but we want to have a neurodevelopmental philosophy that the patients who are actually having autism and these kind of problems will have a better outcome than which was happening before. And the third part is pain, where we want the pain which is actually gone into the neural networks, and the neural networks are causing the recycling of the pain and then causing more pain to the patient. We want to develop a system with nutraceuticals, with our interventions, such that these three main problems can be solved easily.
Dr. Rameshwar, you named your company as Le Dawai. Tell me more about it, sir.
Actually, Le Dawai is the philosophy behind giving this name is that I want to create world largest D2C brands backed by doctors who is dispensing OTC drugs and nutraceuticals, the things that does not needs prescriptions, sort of things, and whatever the solutions we are giving, that is we want to create a micro niche doctors who is specialized in a particular problems and giving solutions throughout the globe, leveraging the social media and artificial intelligence. I'm like me is a founder of Save the Knee missions. My mission is to save 1 million knee joint across the globe without harmful side effect of medicine and without surgery. And for that, I used to give a holistic solution for the knee pain problems, in which lifestyle modification, weight management, physiotherapy, and we used to give supplements. It's a holistic things. It is not just a nutraceuticals brands. It's a holistic things, and it's not only nutraceuticals, but other OTC drugs also, which does not, because the philosophy is to scale the impact of a doctors. And like me, I'm working for knee pain problem, somebody for post-menopausal problem, somebody for PCOD, somebody for better care in antenatal care, somebody post PNC cares, like different niches they can create. And I want to have my vision is to have 1,000 doctors who earn a millions, scaling their expertise globally, and provides a scientific holistic solutions apart. And we used to give all this infrastructure, right from creating their content, having AI leverage, to have their some physical products, and in this way it's my philosophy to do. And presently we are doing a business, I myself is doing business of approximately 10 lakhs per month through our platform. Apart from doing my own practice, I'm a BG practitioner also in Bihar.
Oh, thank you so much. Last night I asked the doctor a question which I'll reveal today. I asked him, how come you are so handsome still? Give me some secret.
Thank you. I think mostly it may be due to the genes.
Glutathione?
Yes, I used to take glutathione because
that's what I want to tell the world, that yeah, glutathione works. Both the doctors, with all serious note, we have entrepreneurs from the nutraceutical industry. You would say the top, people from the industry here. How can doctor communities, doctor entrepreneurs, and manufacturers of ingredients or finished product, or dietitians, formulators can work with you, that we can make a win-win situation where you get the best formulations that you think will work, and then you carry the trust of a doctor telling a patient, I am a doctor, I am telling you, you should take magnesium, you should take, I don't know, melatonin, don't take anxit, for example. Natural melatonin or magnesium is superior to, anxit, for example, because of side effects. How can we work with you to make this doctor approved supplements a whole new industry and make it big for both of you?
Yes, see, one thing right from the beginning, maybe it's jealous to me that everyone from this industry is benefited from these medicines, and doctors are the key figures. I hardly see any doctors who is billionaire or something like that, and lot of this manufacturing companies who used to earn, it's my own feeling, maybe due to the doctors are not billionaires, and it's my own vision to create some billionaires so that they can have their impacts, global impacts, and everybody we can't, because coming to this conference I able to know how we used to do manufacturing, how is the APIs and how these molecules are manufactured. There are a lot of deep things that I personally does not know. There is certainly a barrier in which there is a job for you, but as a doctor entrepreneur, my task is to give the solutions to the patient in a holistic way, not selling the nutraceuticals. And for the doctors, we should give a platform so that they can leverage their impacts to the at the global scale. And of course, you are the foundation for us, and everything happens with the symbiosis and in synergy only. And I don't think your role is definitely there, and we can't go because there is the science is very there is a origin of knowledge right from this when I came to this conference, I able to know there are a lot of things which as a doctor we do not know, how the molecules are procured, how API is formed, how after this API the reals the goods is come to markets, and we used to write or prescribe or something like that. So there is definitely a role, and I think being a doctors we are having a trust issue that we people used to trust us, and I think we are more scientific, we are more evidence based, and we are more, as a doctor we are more ethical. We are not so sales guy कि किसी तरह से बेच देना है to create a story and everything. We are not a good storyteller, but of course we are evidence based. We think कि by whatever we are prescribing is having evidence or not, and definitely there is a role of everyone, and if something is growing, the whole industry and whole stakeholder will be benefited out of this.
Doctor?
What, what I have seen over the years is that there's a wide gap between the industry and the, so doctors are just treated as the last or only the prescriber. They are not made part of the whole industry as such. So here the doctors are lacking behind, not the industry. So the industry has to come and amalgamate the doctors inside their industry. The role is totally different because doctors are being just like a medical rep will come to us and then they'll just say, so ye likho, ye likho. We have the evidence, we have this paper behind it. And doctor as a practitioner, if I'm a surgeon, I don't have the time to go through those things that the medical rep has brought in. So whatever I have learned in my college days and the the reading that I'm doing for myself, that only helps me. It is not that the medical rep comes and then he teaches me something. They are not good enough to teach us. They are not good enough to teach us.
They are actually a lot of people, because I'm a content creator. I used to take some videos with a medical representative in some of our videos. People used to comment that you should respect every profession is good and we should respect every profession. You should because these people used to teach you which medicines to be used, and this is absolutely 100% a wrong perception that MR used to teach doctors which medicine to use, right, and which he used to teach a doctor. That is a wrong perception among the society. doctors, they used to tell about their products. Uh, uh, this product is available and what is the USP of their own products. But about these molecules, we this is the learning of it, doctors in our medical curriculums. We does not used to learn from this medical representative.
The doctor mentioned a very, very important point. I think everybody here want to hear this. Let me pinpoint this because we are all struggling with this. I grew up in a doctor's family. Me and my brother, we hate each other when it comes to science. So you were saying more doctors need to come to the industry and work with people like us. We are trying to access doctors. What is it we can do now? Should we create a platform like this where more doctors come? Or you want nutraceutical industry to represent doctors association or conferences? Where do we get hold of 10,000 doctors that we can address to? Give us a platform. We want to be there.
That's what sir is building.
Yes, we are creating that sort of platform, but because I'm an orthopedic surgeon, in every orthopedics conferences, if you really having a good product, you can contact us. We'll give you some platform, or you can present as a what's so called guest faculty, or even you can present your own work as a free paper or something like that. And every specialization, these conferences are going on. In our orthopedics conferences, I think minimum 10,000 people used to come, national conferences. So there are platforms. If you want to explore, we can connect, and the people like us is there to brace. You can keep us in your own board, and we can invite you in our own community to have this knowledge.
Thank you. When I was growing up, my mother used to say, if you don't do this, I will take you to the doctor and put you injection. It was projected as doctor is some kind of a villain. But here I met some of the friendliest doctors. We hugged each other last night, and doctor has already told Yashwant, I have a lot of ideas. Come and do formulation for me. So we already started the work thanks to Nutrify platform. So here is when people come on the right platform, things can happen, sir. We definitely want to open the flow for questions. Very rarely, doctor has the time to go away from their daily practice. I'm sure 20 people would have come to your clinic and gone back. You'd be thinking that. Thank you for taking the time to be here. You don't have to be billionaire, sir. You are in every Indian's heart. We know the importance of doctor when COVID came. So doctor is above money, above everything. So it's a great noble profession, and we want to work with you. Let us all work together. Let us give Ayurvedic solutions. Let us give nutraceutical solution. Before it is too late, let us prevent it. That will reduce the health burden of this country. That will make us become a $10 trillion economy. Thank you, sir. And I want to open the floor for questions if anyone has questions for doctors. By the way, doctors, all prescriptions and consultations today are free. They have told me in private.
Thank you, Dr. Gupta and Dr. Kumar. You've been very inspiring. I am a physician myself, starting off the journey. So it's good to see that the path has already been laid. It's not a question, but really a thought. I just feel that the industry is really fragmented. The Ayurvedic doctors would prescribe an Ayurvedic way of approaching disease, or the conventional doctors. It's very interesting for an orthopedic surgeon to say that we want to do things holistically, and that really raises hope, because the orthopedic surgeons I have known have really been interested in fixing broken joints with surgery. So that's really good to know that the pivot is happening. I'm a pulmonologist, and mostly, I think my turning point came when COVID, of course, when a lot of people, young people, have never seen mortality to that level. But also, I think the more we integrate, we talk about platforms, the more we integrate different thought processes, the better we're going to get. I think the time is about collaboration rather than going, tangentially. So really inspired. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for appreciating a person like you. If you are like you are very senior to us, what I feel, and I think I really thankful to you for such a nice comment. Thank you, madam. Any other questions? I came to this platform with some vision uh, to show my own vision to this, and I was looking for, because I'm a BG practitioner. So I used to say see per day 100 patients in my OPD, operated 5 to 6 cases. But I think your entrepreneurship ka kida is there in my mind, and I think I used to work more than, और डॉक्टर बने ही रहते हैं हम लोग, तो हम लोग की ट्रेनिंग रहती है, वी यूज टू वर्क 34 आवर्स, मैंने वो 1.5 days का लगातार पोस्टिंग और ट्रेनिंग का. I whenever I used to go for the conferences, I used to go. It's give energy to me, and here my purpose to come here is uh, to connect with some like-minded doctors who want to scale their impacts. And second is to sum up the technology persons, because I'm a doctor, I'm not businessman. मुझे story tell, I'm not good in storytelling, I'm not good in branding, I'm not good in marketing, I'm not good in fact technology, having good knowledge of artificial intelligence, because I'm part of Dr. AI community, and we have organized this national level conference last year November in Bangalore. Uh, and I'm looking for the investor who believes in this philosophy to create world largest D2C brands backed by doctors. ऐसा नहीं केवल सामान बेच रहे हैं, वो पीछे एक डॉक्टर्स है who is creating his own ecosystem, his own community for a particular problems, and solving that problems not only in India, across the globe, across the boundary of these nations. If somebody is interested to do all these things, I'm looking these three partners who can help or who can collaborate with us.
Final note from your side.
From my side, it is like we want to, if we are entering a new industry, or we want more people, partners, and people who can. We are already trusted, but to actually do the work, we need more people to be around, and to have that impact. Like sir is saying that we want to have an impact, so